guys, so for our tip number 3. Okay, well, before I get into the tip is about rechecking your paper when you're finished doing it. Before I start telling you what you should do, I would love if you hit on that like, subscribe, and notification button. Now, from personal experience, when I would finish a paper, obviously what we do is we go back and we recheck the paper. What I would do, I would make a huge mistake in terms of going and reading every question again and seeing did I do the right thing or the wrong thing. Now, why is this a mistake? Because the time that we have to recheck the paper is only a little bit. We don't have a lot of time. So if we are going back and we're going to read a question and make a decision in a very short span of time, it's likely that we're going to make the wrong decision and maybe make a correct answer, an incorrect answer, which I would do many times. So what I suggest is while you are doing the paper, mark questions where you think, okay, here I have a conceptual doubt. I actually don't know exactly if I've done the right thing or the wrong thing. And mark those questions separately. The other questions that you're sure about, just leave them. When you are finished your paper, if it is only 2 or 3 questions that you are conceptually unsure of, I would suggest don't go back to them, leave them. It's only a multiple choice question. It's 2 marks. Just don't stress yourself. Go to the other questions instead and make sure that your calculations are actually correct for those. Because those questions, you're sure of the concept, but you may have made a small calculation mistake. So it makes more sense to check more questions, the calculations, because you're already sure of them and you're sure that you want the right answer, as opposed to going and breaking your head with just 2 or 3 questions that you're conceptually unsure of that you're probably not going to go and get right anyways. I didn't do this in my exam. I always went back to the questions that I was conceptually unsure of, and I made a big mess of papers when I rechecked. I always found that I always made a right answer wrong if I was going back and reading questions and checking if I applied the correct concept. So questions that you are conceptually unsure of, just keep a little mark. 2, 3, 4 questions, if it's like that, just leave it. When you're rechecking, go back to the other questions first. Make sure that your answers you've done the calculations correctly. All those are set because those are guaranteed marks. Let's get the guaranteed marks. And the few marks that we're anyways not sure of, let's just leave those. So that's tip number 3 for the day. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what you have to do. Until next time, guys.